live with the Checka show, standing next to celebrity fitness trainer Jamal Gordon is in the house. Well, we're in his house because this is where he stays and does his thing in the city of Norcross. Tell us all about it. How you feeling?
I am feeling great, you guys. Welcome.
The energy.
I'm just super excited. I'm super excited that you guys even, come to see me and, want to know what we got going on.
Yeah.
Some exclusive
we
stuff
know
here.
How this all happens.
All this happened off of eating pizza. What you think? No.
No pizza.
Not by one chance. It happened because of hard work, dedication, and a nutritious plan.
Right. Absolutely. So how did you start your day today?
What I do is I already have my meal prepped because
Okay.
I'm already on a time frame.
Right.
And so what I also do is I already have the meal prepped from the last night. So what I do, I warm up me 2 hard-boiled eggs because I get that
Nice.
protein in there.
Yeah.
I get me
Why
a
is
small...
protein so important? Because I feel like people stress it.
Protein is so important because it does so much for your body. It refuels your body.
Okay.
It gives you the energy, but also the boost that you need.
Right.
That up. Whenever you see anybody in the gym and they need that up, they're gonna need that protein, that mass to really push it. So protein helps build the mass.
Okay.
Now, the more body mass in a lean mass you have, because you gotta think about it, you have body mass and lean mass. You need to have lean mass because you don't want to just have all that body mass and you're looking like you're Scotty. Too
much body mass
Too
on
much
deck.
On
No.
deck, full back with a cheerleader body. That's not gonna work.
Love it.
So that is why at 5:30 I have my 2 boiled eggs.
Okay.
I have my blueberries, and also I have my nice what they call it, the granola bars. But I have half of it because I don't
okay.
want to overdo it.
Too much.
I want to just eat just enough so my body will understand that I have refueled it to go out to actually work out. After 5:30, within that frame, 30 minutes to an hour, I need to already be up because my body is working.
Right.
And so if it's already working and it slept for 8 hours, it's already tired. That means it needs to be having more
Yeah.
stuff. So I have half of a cup of water because I need to get my water back in to keep everything cleansed.
Okay.
By 6:30, I'm already out. So I have an hour to do everything.
That you
So
need
what
to
I do
do.
is I get up out my bed. I have my little mat. I do a couple of sit-ups, push-ups, dips, and then I go to the shower, get my food, and I'm out the door.
Okay. Nice. So you do your own little thing real quick.
I do my
before
own
you
little
even
20-minute
work out with
workout.
everybody else.
You got to go to the gym looking, ready,
Cut up. I know a lot of people say you have to let me do a couple of dips real quick so that I get some definition. Does that really work?
It does because the presentation. If you ever do push-ups, it can be a lady form, a modification push-ups, or it can be the man full body push-ups. It really gives you that energy. Whenever it looks like right now, if
So
I
it
do
gives you
push-ups
that
right now,
energy.
you'd be like, oh my God, your muscles are bulging
So
out like
all of a sudden they cut up more.
It
So
cut
they
up, but
really
it
do.
also becomes more bigger and more relevant. People are human and they have a body anatomy. If you have been to class in high school, if you graduated, you know what body anatomy is.
Right.
We want to know about what are these? Are triceps? We have triceps. We have traps. We have whole abdominal muscle, which people prefer as abs. We have quads. We have hamstrings. We have shins. We have knee joints. We have all those things to make up a full body.
Right.
And so we have 3 types of body. We have a eco, which I break it down because I don't want to mess up the words because I know how I am. We have a mezzo, and then also we have a ecto. And so you have to know in those type of body frames who that person is and what they come for.
Right.
What inches that need to be doing, what exercise that will exhort them. Also, there are hormones in our body and also in food. So that's why they talk about people are putting things in the food to make your hormones and things grow, and you're like, oh my God, how did I do that? I just ate McDonald's 3 times a week. Okay, shout out.
Shout out.
That food was not meant.
Bad.
It's called fast food.
Right.
It's only for you to, get something in and that's it. There are a lot of things at McDonald's good, but you have to eat it correctly.
Right. Interesting that you say that.
You can't just go at McDonald's and eat fried French fries and then want to come and teach a class and think you're gonna have fuel.
No.
You can
So
go.
what would you eat at
What
McDonald's?
I would do at
for
McDonald's,
food?
they have a strip of grilled chicken. I would do no bun, no cheese. No bun, no
Interesting.
cheese, and
So
I would
you
do
could
a
keep
salad.
It cheap and
You
still
could keep
eat
it
good. So how long should you eat before you go to the gym?
Everyone has a different
Okay.
time frame because everyone has a different body. As
Okay.
in, you can eat maybe a certain amount of things in the morning, and it just make me throw up. Jamal, I can't do it. I need it. And then also, it's all about your
Right.
digestive system as well.
That's right.
A 10-year-old digestive system will not be a 20-year-old digestive system, and a 20-year-old won't be a 30-year-old, and a 30 won't be a 40-year-old because they are all different.
Right.
So let's say, for instance, we're 22 and we're going to work out. And in order to work out, I'm doing a whole total body workout, just like my
Right.
lower body, my abs. I don't eat just for my abs, so why would I just do that, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. For me, 45 minutes to an hour, I would eat before.
Okay.
For a person that do not know what they're doing, I would say an hour and a half.
Okay.
So you want it to go down. I won't say 2 or 3 because sometimes it'll get settled where it's in the lower part of your diaphragm, and now it's just heavy. You're like, Jamal, I can't do anything. I don't want to live. I'm full.
But you really have to dedicate that time as though you're like working, like you're like
Most
it's your
definitely.
job.
Most
like, and I
definitely.
know it's your job.
Most
but,
definitely.
You know, I'm not mad, but I'm just saying, like, you really do have to work at it that much.
Yes, and it's a lifestyle, and you
Yeah.
you can't also be angry at yourself of a lifestyle you chose before you're doing the other
Yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah.
What you do is you accept it, and you move on.
Right.
And when you accept it, it's much easier to move on, and you plan your process. And that's where we get the nutritious plan, the fitness plan out, because it's a plan.
We want to know how you're keeping your heart, your health, and your pocketbook status.
Okay, that's awesome. What I do is I try to eat, and I tell people I try because I do have my moments because I'm human.
Right.
And I do want to enjoy life. And so never feel like you just can't enjoy life. We call it a cheat day. You know,
Okay.
the cheat meal. I call it a cheat meal, not a cheat day, because you shouldn't be eating the cheat meal 5 times a day. You know, that's bad. It's a cheat meal.
That's interesting. Okay.
That one time, and I prefer you to eat that cheat meal in in the day, in the lunchtime. So
Okay.
when
You
it's
can
time
burn
for
it.
you to burn down, and when it's time for normal people to go to bed at about 9 o'clock, 10 p.m. Is that normal? Then your body has now decomposed that.
Yeah.
And so that is not a non-factor of
Okay.
it anymore.
And your financial pockets tight.
My
Good?
financial pockets
What
are
the
tight.
hell? Well, we know now that your financial pockets are tight because you talked about eating healthy at McDonald's. Like,
Yes,
what?
you have to learn. You go, let's say you go to the fresh marketplace and you stock up on fruits and veggies. You always prepare food every 48 or 72 hours.
Okay. So I know you're gonna work me out right now.
Of course.
Kick my butt.
Woo!
But before we do that, we have a quick, fun, trivial question of the day. You
Okay.
can take a stab at. They say that 31% of men are doing this right now, and nobody even knows it. What do you think it is?
Sleeping.
Lazy. No, that's a good one.
31% of men doing it right now. They are working out.
Okay, pretty close, but he's gonna have to find out on yochecka.com, and so will you. just wrapping up. Oh my God, I'm already beat up, but it's all good because I'm going to keep this in my daily regimen. I'm going to keep positive. I'm going to keep focused. Jamal Gordon kicked my butt today, but in a good way. So I love him for that. jag-productions.com. Check that out. Of course, you could get more information from him. And of course, he's got some good workout music. Also, if you want to guess the question of the day, you can go down right there at the bottom on my website and comment on the question of the day. Put your answer there. If you got the answer, I'm going to be hooking you up with a tea set courtesy of Tea Chick. Get to the website, yochecka.com. It's your girl, Checka C. Mwah!